Hi, I'm Steve Sample with Bama Talk. Don't miss a single episode of Bama Talk Show, available now on iTunes, Stitcher, or your favorite podcast app, and on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
This is the Weather Xtreme video. This is for Wednesday the 27th. I'm James Spann. Alabama's weather calm today, but a wintry, blustery weekend with a chance of snowflakes around here. Welcome to March, huh? Let's go in there and take a look at some of the Skycam shots around the network. These were captured very early this morning at about 5 o'clock. That's our camera down in Selma. That's the Edmund Pettus Bridge across the Alabama River. There's a look at downtown Jasper as seen from the King Building. And the Tuscaloosa Skycam. Upper low is up north, and that's what's left of the big system that brought the blizzard to West Oklahoma and the Texas Panhandle on Monday. Down below that, drier air beginning to creep in here. We'll play it optimistic and forecast a partly sunny sky today. Although these clouds are going to be pesky, I don't think we go totally sunny for sure. In fact, some spots might kind of stay cloudy-ish today. Early this morning, upper 30s and low 40s on the board. Temperature's pretty uniform. We'll expect a high in the mid to upper 50s today. Generally speaking, things are calming down around the nation. Still some winter weather advisories up north, but overall things are calmer than recent days. This is the rain, the precipitation for the next 5 days. This carries us through Monday morning of next week, and you see the green over North Alabama. That would be snow showers on Saturday, and we'll talk about that as we go. This is the 06Z the global forecast system, valid at noon today at 500 millibars. And again, you can see the upper low north of us. And down below that, there's a lot of wraparound clouds around that surface low that's north of Indianapolis, but they should stay north of us. So again, we'll spin it optimistic and call it partly sunny today with a high somewhere between 55 and 58. Tomorrow, the weather really not much different, a mix of sun and clouds, but the thickness values are coming down as cold air advection begins. We turn colder. The high should be around 50. Friday, the thickness values drop even more. A good chance we won't get out of the 40s. And look at the snow flurries and snow showers north of us over Tennessee and Kentucky. And some of those could easily creep in here Friday night. So that's when the chance of snow showers will begin. And there might be a little bit of rain mixed in with that Friday evening, but it's mostly going to be all snow. There is clearly no question as to the precipitation type on Saturday, because there's the deal. The big upper trough is rotating through here. And we've seen, each run looks a little different. This one is not quite as cold aloft as others, but still, that is very cold air aloft. And down below that, the forcing with that should squeeze out snow showers. And there could be some snow flurries down into South Alabama with this. And, with these convective snow showers, it will be similar to February 16th, if you recall that Saturday, where we actually had a dusting in spots. In fact, this is the GFS snow depth chart early Sunday morning at 6 o'clock, and you can see it's got a dusting north of a line from near Vernon to Prattville to Opelika. And so we'll keep an eye on things. So we'll kind of say maybe a dusting in spots, maybe a half inch on the high end. We had that back on the 16th of February, but temperatures during the day should be above freezing, so we don't expect any, issues related to travel. If anything, maybe a touch of black ice in spots early Sunday, but I think, everything will evaporate by then. But it's going to be a blustery and cold day. I mean, if you'll be outside, high only in the low 40s, strong north wind. It's going to be tough out there if you got something outdoors. And this is Sunday. It's still very cold and windy and blustery. In fact, Sunday might even be colder. I think we might need to bump the high Sunday down to near 40. With again, you see the tight gradient there, a strong north wind. So a very wintry, cold, blustery weekend. Monday morning is going to be cold. The GFS has got us at 23. So we could easily see some teens across the colder valleys Monday. And this is March 4th. That's getting down there at record territory. But Monday afternoon, we start to warm up. We should be up around 50. There's Tuesday. We should be in the middle 50s. Here comes a cold front north and west of the state. This is Tuesday night at midnight. The cold front comes through with a few rain showers. Nothing really heavy. There's very limited moisture. And then Wednesday of next week looks like a dry day. Wind shift around to the north, but the air not really that cold. The high should be in the 50s. We're just having a hard time getting up to where we should be. In March, we ought to be in the 60s. We'll go out there a little deeper in the month. This is March 10th. That looks wet with a cold front coming in. And then the end of the forecast on March the 14th. Still a pretty fast flow here. We got an upper high that's way down to the south. It's fairly zonal, so that should keep the cold air trapped north of us, but that looks a bit showery if that's correct. But the good news, I don't see any major severe weather issues here over the first half of the month of March. It's just too cold. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video today. Notes in the blog. And again, we're on a one-a-day schedule this week due to travel. I am live every night this week. Tonight we'll be at Academy Sports in Hoover programming weather radios from 3:30 until 6:30. Tomorrow night, the last Storm Alert 2013. Last chance to see the show at Clay Chalkville High School. The show begins at 6:30. And then Friday night, it'll be at a function down at the BJCC. But we will post notes up on the blog later today. And, of course, we'll be live at all these events on ABC 3340 News. You can watch it on the live stream or the television side at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
Be sure to catch the next episode of Just Talking It Up on iTunes, Stitcher, your favorite podcast app, or on the web at bigbrainsmedia.com.
Hey, you forgot our names.
No.
You did. You forgot our names.
Don't be silly. I'm Janet, your Crash, see?
She's just like a goose. She wakes up in a new world every day.